How's it going, everybody? We are live. Are we coming through? Can you hear both of us? Can you see both of us?
What's up, guys?
North Central Coins and CadRollHunting in the house.
Yeah, guys, finally we're doing this. We both were really looking forward to this and really put some effort into it, trying to set this all up good for you guys.
Loud and clear. Nice. You guys can hear...
Everybody can hear us. That's awesome.
How are we all doing tonight? Says we got...
Hope you guys are all doing great.
Just a little bit of a heads up. There might be a bit of delay tonight, a little bit of latency, because this is a first-time test for us. But CC Bell, Frank King Merlin, Mikey Mike, French guy who likes to coin roll hunt, Great White Northerner. Geez, we got all of them in the house tonight.
All of the regulars are here. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it.
We got a good one for you guys tonight. We're going to be hunting. I think we might be able to get through even 2 boxes. We each have 2 boxes that we can possibly search through. So I'm going to show you guys the point system we got cooked up right now. So let's see here. So this is the point system that we are going on. I'll let you guys take a look at that really quick before we start opening up these rolls. You skipped a poker game for this. Well, hopefully.
Wow, guys.
Hopefully we can find something good to make it worth it.
Yes, absolutely. Appreciate everybody not watching the Raptors right now. Yeah, guys, if you guys think anything is wrong with the point system, let us know. We are really open to changes. Like we just made this up on the fly, basically. Like considering how likely we think certain things are to find in Canadian nickel. So let us know if you guys think we should do it any differently.
Nicolette's Hobbies, what's up? I'm glad you got to finally stop by. I've seen you, you've been pretty involved in the coin community. So, all right, it all seems okay. So we'll try and
everything seems okay.
So I'll try and do my best to keep track of the points as we go along. We're going to be doing some giveaways throughout the stream too. I'm going to be doing one, and Cad's going to be doing one. And if his giveaway on this stream is anything like the last one, then you guys might be in for a special treat.
And guys, the resolution on my camera is not the best, so if I find anything, I have a USB microscope here, so I'm just going to quickly switch to that. I think that makes it much more visible, and you guys can actually see much better what I found, so I think that's definitely better. But yeah, looks like everything is going great here. So I think we're ready to start, Dana. What do you think?
Yep, let's start going through these rolls.
All right, let's start cracking some rolls, guys.
Matthew, I would really appreciate that. I know you will do a good job for us. You did have a little bit of input on this point system, so.
All right,
well,
let's crack into those rolls.
Let's see. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck to you too, my friend. But then again, I don't think you have a chance today, man.
Yep, I don't know if this hunt's anything like some of those hunts I've seen in your videos, man. I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops tonight.
Okay, nothing in the first roll for me, guys.
I think if my camera is mirroring right now, guys, I apologize. I'm not too sure why it's doing that.
First American here, guys, but that's nothing special.
But maybe I can pull off this victory with some 1991, some 1970s, some stuff like that. I don't know, but...
Yeah, you find quite many of those. I really don't find many of those 70s, to be honest.
Yep, I'm going to have a full roll soon, hopefully.
I think you also find way more of the 2000 piece than I do.
All right, just got to grab something to put all these coins in, guys.
Yeah, my rolls are from like 3 different banks because I had a hard time getting larger amounts of coins from a single branch. So I usually have to like go around, shop around a few branches and try to find some nice looking rolls. How about you, Dana? Can you just order a whole box or?
Well, usually if I go into TD, they will just give up boxes if you go in and ask for them. But at the banks that I actually do business with, I have to pre-order them. But there's
Okay.
nothing worse than pre-ordering boxes, and then you get a uncirculated box or something like that. So sometimes it's a little better.
That's what usually happens to me. Like whenever I order a box, I just get a brand new bank box or like just a whole box of machine rolled coins, and they are just not worth it in my area at all. So I kind of have to go to several branches and get less rolls rather than getting a full box from one branch.
Sometimes it's almost better to catch them off guard when somebody might bring in that good stuff. All right, so we got to try and make some hasty time if we want to get through these rolls tonight. All right, no worries, Matthew. We will call the finds as we find them, but so far, nothing.
So far, nothing here. Just a bunch of newer American coins for me, which is quite normal in my area.
How are your rolls looking, Cad? Do you have clear rolls or are they paper rolls? What are they looking like tonight?
I have a mix of rolls. Like I have those like rolls that are closed on both sides, which is usually what you get if you ask for empty rolls at the bank. So that will be customer wrapped. And then I have a bunch of those ones, which are mostly like from businesses in my experience.
Okay.
But it's a good mix. I don't have any clear rolls today.
How do you feel about the clear rolls? You've had some pretty good success with those in the past.
For me, they're basically like all the other customer wrapped rolls. There's not a big difference to me, I think. I wouldn't say I find particularly much in them, but it's also not particularly little. So I don't know, just regular rolls for me. How about you?
I prefer to get the paper customer wrapped rolls because I've probably had the most luck with those, and they're the most mysterious. You never know what could be lying inside of them. Least favorite, of course, are the machine rolls, here in Canada. Not very often you have success with those, but when you do have success with the machine wrapped rolls, you will usually have quite a bit of success with those, I have found. But
I never had any success with those at all.
Yep. Like, I don't know how it works in America. I don't know how they get so lucky with all of those amazing finds in their machine rolls, but I guess the banks are just a lot more prone to wrapping them up like that over there.
I think they just don't have ARP in the US, so they just never get pulled out of circulation. So like if the mint re-rolls the coins, they just leave all the silver coins in there, and that's the big difference to Canada, right?
Okay.
As far as I understand it, they just don't take the metals out of circulation, right?
Ooh, close. I thought we might have had our first 2000p there.
Now, 5 rolls, 6 rolls in, actually, and I didn't find anything so far.
But at least we aren't dealing with a coin shortage right now, because apparently they are having a hard time getting their hands on coins, depending on where they are.
Yes, I heard so too.
I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of the big coin guys right now are all doing penny hunts, is pennies are probably in overabundance right now available, but everything else like half dollars and stuff, they're not even in circulation, so people definitely aren't spending them.
I mean, I heard half dollars is basically the only thing they get right now. That's what I heard actually. I have the first find, guys, and it's a good one.
What is it gonna be?
Let me just switch to the microscope just to give you guys a better look. But it's not only a single point. Let's say it like this. Right, guys, first find of the day.
Oh.
Got a 1941 round George head here, guys.
Oh, lordy.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but it looks beautiful. I love this round George heads. They're like hiding in the rolls always. Like it's really, I think it's easy to miss them. But this one is really nice. 1941. What's the mintage on this one, guys? You guys probably know that. There's always a few of you guys who know all the mintage numbers, so let us know. I don't think it's super rare, but it's still a super nice find. You don't find those round Georges so often.
All right, let's see. How many points is that going to be for you? Sorry about the mouse on the screen there, guys. So we got round George for 4 points. So here, I'm going to mark that down.
First find of the day, and it's a good one.
4 points to start this off. A Georgie.
And guys, sorry if it takes me some time to like get the coin in the right position, but on my screen I see a mirror image of what you guys see, so it's like a little bit confusing getting the coin in the right position. But this is a beautiful one, beautiful coin.
Congratulations.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Let's go back to the hunt.
Now, I do have to be honest, there's quite a few clear rolls in mine, and I took a little peek inside all of them, and I saw only one 12 edge, but we do have one 12 edger I can guarantee. But most likely, with my luck, it's going to be a 62.
Yes, it's almost always a 62 or a 61.
Yep. Now, the 62s, they do have doubling, but can be a little tricky to detect that one. 94. Ooh, got some nasty steel and zinc rod on that. Sorry, guys. Let me move the mouse out of the way there.
Do you get a lot of nasty coins?
Not so much, honestly. I get surprised at how shiny and most of the new coins and stuff like that are in pretty good shape. But when I do find a nasty one, they are big time nasty. Carson Roberts, what up? Welcome to the stream, my friend. And we got 14 people in the house. Thank you guys so much for stopping in on a Saturday night. This is a big milestone for both of us here. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go to CadRollHunting's channel. I made sure to leave a link in the description for him. Go give him a subscribe. He is on the other side of the country from me, which means that he has a total different demographic when it comes to hunting coins. He finds all sorts of epic stuff. He was telling me when he does nickel hunts, he finds a lot of Asian coins and stuff like that. So on the East Coast, I find a lot of European coins. He finds a lot of Asian coins, and that's just really interesting to just see the different demographics you see between the East and the West Coast. So if you haven't already, make sure to give my buddy CadRollHunting a subscribe. And also, please hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, definitely, guys. We both appreciate this so much, and I hope this is working out well for you guys today. First time is always a bit tough. This roll is a bit different looking than the other ones.
Ooh.
I like those older looking rolls, even though I don't think they actually are older.
Yeah, I've never found anything good in any of them, but they are intriguing. Mario Brothers, what up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping in. Yep. Oh, the horrific sight of all those shiny new Elizabeth heads, eh? All right, what's this going to be? Looks like an intriguing... Oh, that's one thing. What about an S-Mint Jefferson? Are those going to be any extra points, Cad, or are we just going to count those as a
I don't think there should be extra points unless it's an actual proof or something.
Okay, if we can maybe get an opinion on everybody if we got a proof or something, but I have been finding quite a few of those S-Mint circulation Jeffersons lately.
Yeah, I find quite a lot of them too, so I don't think they're something very special for me.
Do you even hold on to them anymore, or do you just let them go now?
I don't really hold on to them, no. I don't hold on to so much American coinage. Usually nothing only pre-50 stuff I usually keep.
So those S-Mint Jeffersons, they're only produced for a few years in circulation, but they are extremely common as far as I know. They were made in the billions, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, exactly. There's like nothing really special about them, unless they're like actual proofs. So,
because I've gotten pretty excited. Sorry, go ahead.
As far as I know, I'm not the biggest expert on American coinage or let's say US coinage. So if anybody in the chat knows better, and educate us, guys. We always appreciate your input a lot.
And thank you very much, Eric Bordeaux. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. We are trying our best here. This is just our very first dual stream setup. You know, some of the pros make it look very simple, but hopefully the quality will improve over time. 241 mil. Good to know. So how many rolls are you right now, Cad?
I am just doing my what is it? 11th roll, I think. No, it's
Okay.
12.
I
No,
think
11. Roll number 11 I'm in right now.
I think we're in pretty tight right now. I think I'm around roll 10.
And I think we're on a good pace.
Yep,
Like
this
this, we
is
can easily hunt. Like this, we can easily hunt 2 boxes tonight.
right on. Thank you, Carson. I am intrigued to see that. How are you, buddy? I have not talked to you in a while. Thank you for stopping in on this important milestone for my channel, my first ever coin battle. Been looking forward to this for a very long time. It's been in the works for a while. Me and Cad have some unfinished business, but I may have bitten off more than I can chew.
I'm not so sure about that. It looks pretty skunky what I have here right now. The round George head looks like a fluke to me right now. But you never know. You know how it is. You go through hundreds of rolls without finding anything, and then you need to only get lucky ones.
But hey, if we can keep this pace tonight, we're going to be going through 200 rolls, and we're bound to find something epic. If that 1941 wasn't epic enough, there might even be something way better ahead.
Yeah, the 1941 is great. Like, I haven't found that many round George heads, to be honest.
All right.
Oh, I have some of my rolls are actually closed with like sticky tape on the top. That is so annoying.
Oh, I hate that. Matthew, the French guy that likes to coin roll hunt, he actually, I always thought in America they use screwdrivers to open up their rolls, and I always thought it was we wouldn't really have to do that here. It's a bit unnecessary, but you know, it might not be a bad idea to get our kind of our own kind of like letter openers to open up those plastic rolls that are taped and stuff like that. I don't know what you think.
For me, like right now, everything is very different in terms of returning my coins, because usually I can just go to Van City and they have a free coin counter. So I actually never re-roll my coins outside of the pandemic. So I just chuck them in the box and then just throw them in the coin sorter, and that's it. So I actually destroy all the rolls usually. Like, I don't even keep them intact. Like, I just rip them open and chuck them, you know?
Okay. Even the paper ones, the customer ones?
Yeah, absolutely, everything. But right now I have to re-roll because the coin counter is closed because of the pandemic, so I have no other choice. Which makes coin roll hunting much harder, in my opinion. If you don't have to re-roll the rolls, you can really blast through them. Like.
Yep.
And I think here in Canada, it's a lot about just doing volume, you know? If you like hunt a lot of coins, at some point you will get lucky and find a roll where you just have like a lot of silver or a lot of old coinage in there.
It's a matter of probability, but you can increase your chances definitely by looking through a lot more. The more you hunt, the more you find. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I get real itchy when it comes to it. If I haven't done a hunt in a couple days, I can almost get grumpy. I want to go do a hunt so bad. We got a 1996 here. Doesn't count for any points, but I'm going to throw it to the side. Sometimes I like to just check those for the near 6. I know my friend in the chat right now, French guy that likes to coin roll hunt, posted a picture in our Facebook group of a attached 6. So usually you won't find anything that interesting, but if you can find a variation like that, that is definitely worth holding on to. Might be worth a couple bucks.
That would be awesome. Yes, it's probably even worth more than a couple bucks.
But I suggest when you're detecting variations to just kind of hold on to certain years. I used to hold on to all the 1977s, but there's not really any point. Like, unless you want to check them for doubling or variations, just holding on to them isn't going to do you much good when you can just hold on to the good ones. Coin Rings by James, my friend. Thank you for stopping in.
Thanks for stopping in, James. You are like one of the regulars here.
Yep, the man himself. We definitely one day are going to have to make him a moderator. We got a 1965 here.
Close. You're getting closer.
Can you guess who's winning right now, James? Can you guess? Just take a wild guess. Ooh, we got something interesting. Oh, no, that's just a dirty die item. I thought it might be a...
Dirty one.
That's a dirty die item right there. Ooh. I don't even want to know what that red gunk is on it. But we're making some serious progress. I think we're getting to about 15 rolls through each right now.
Yes, because we weren't sure about how long it will take us, how our pace would be on camera and stuff. That's all stuff we have to figure out the first stream.
So also, just a little bit of news. If you guys haven't, there's a new toonie coming out soon. I'm a huge fan of the World War II commemorative coins. So if you guys haven't, make sure to give that a little look-see because it might already be out now, and it is rather low mintage too. I think it might be 1 and 2 million for the colored and non-colored variety.
Yes, you know more about that kind of stuff than I do.
Yep. I just wanted to give a little plug because it is a nice one to look for. I mean, if you can just find it in your pocket change or something.
Yes, absolutely.
I think, what's this one? Is this Man of the Mountain or Ocean Heart of the Joy? Yeah, our Ocean View of the Joy. It's a nice one, but we don't hold on to it. Got a nice looking diadem, 86.
We didn't even find a young head yet, and those are usually pretty easy to find.
It's always funny when you'll find more. I think I had a hunt recently where I literally found more 12-edge young heads than round-edge young heads, and that's strange when you're having hunts like that. We may have just fished all the young heads out of circulation by this point.
Oh man, we cannot hunt that many coins to do that, man. There's so many coins out there.
Have you ever checked any of your 64s for the extra waterline? Had any luck for that?
I checked every single 64 I found for the extra waterline, and I have probably like 6 rolls of them, and I didn't find a single one. So
oh, jeez.
They're hard to find.
Yes, they are very. Have you ever checked the 65s for the extra bead variation as well? Because as far as
guys, I have a double find here, guys.
Uh-oh.
Unbelievable. We switch to the microscope, and it's at least one good one again. Sorry for that, Dana. I didn't want to find something else here before you, but I have another round King George the 6th.
Ooh.
I didn't flip it yet. Let's see together which date it is. And this is a 1942, guys. Ooh. 1942. Good pair with the 1941. And I have a 12-edge nickel just a few coins behind that. And this one is also a George. Oh my god. This is going to give me a bunch of points.
Ooh.
And this one is a 1946, guys. Ooh. So I got a 46 and a 42. So what is that? That's 7 points, right? In total.
Yep. So 46, 42. Matthew.
Awesome, yeah, they look both really, really nice.
Congratulations, my friend. Jeez, you're just ringing in the Georgies right now.
The Georgies, it's so weird. I didn't find anything common yet, and the Georges just keep on coming in. Let's see if there's more in this roll. Oh, I have to switch back, sorry.
That's the best thing about doing it live, if there's something else lying ahead in that roll. Be able to tune it right back in. Whoa.
Sorry for the switching cameras, guys, but it's just the by far easiest way for us to do this. Everything else would have been super complicated. Right, nothing else in that roll, but I mean, 2 George heads in 1 roll. You can't complain about that, I would say, right?
Yep, he is leaving me in the dust, but you never know. One good roll, and you could bring it all back. Or one really good find. But awesome,
so
James. Sorry, man. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. Finish.
I was just gonna say to James if he wants. Oh, yep. We just got our first find there, guys. Woo! About time. Better late than never. But what is this gonna be? It's gonna be a nice, shiny 58 young head. So.
Oh, 58 is not bad at all.
Yep, we got ourselves a pre-60 12-edger. We're on the board.
Yeah, but I have another find here. Nothing excited. Just a 63 young head, guys.
Okay, so let's get these points. So that's going to be. I'm sorry to keep popping this up, but I am forgetful. So 12-edge for me, 2 points, and then Cad gets 1 more point. So Matthew.
1 more point.
If you can
It's
hit
just
us
a
with that.
63. So I'm going to put it aside. I don't put it under the camera yet, guys.
Congratulations, though. You're just ringing it in right now. This is what I was excited for. Not
Yeah,
just my
finally you
own.
found something there.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. Good that I'm on the board now. At least I'm not going to get 0 points.
Nah, you still have a lot of roads to catch up
Oh
to
yeah.
me, man.
Oh yeah. All right. Whoop. Had one almost go.
Yeah, and
right.
sorry guys if I'm not responding to the chat. Like, it's really hard for me to follow the chat at the same time because I'm not doing it in Streamlabs or anything like this. So like, I literally only see what Dana is doing, and I have to go on YouTube with the delay to actually look at the chat. So that's a bit difficult, but I try my best. How's your pace, Dana? Are you like halfway through or something like this as well?
Yep, I'm getting to about halfway mark right now, I believe. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. If we go too quick, I might skim by something good, you know.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I think we have great pace. You know, we don't
Yep.
have to rush at all. Seems like we need like an hour per box if we keep this pace, and that's
Yep.
pretty
We'll
chilled.
take a couple minute intermission, and we'll do our first giveaway at the halfway mark. I'm not too sure how we want to do this one, but there's a few different ways we could possibly do it.
I actually like the system you have going on usually. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it is pretty easy, pretty basic.
And unless there's like too many people watching, it's pretty manageable, right?
So where did you end up picking these boxes up from? Did you go to you went to TD for those, right? Or sorry,
Yes,
they're loose rolls that you got.
They are all loose rolls. I usually only get loose rolls. Like, I didn't make good experience ordering whole boxes at all. So yeah, my statistics tell me that I basically find more if I get less rolls from more branches than if I get like just whole boxes. And that's pretty easy here. Like the density of the branches is enormous, you know, like it's really, there's a lot of branches here. There's a lot of branches here, so it's like, it's really easy to go to many branches if you have the time.
I got you. Do you ever go in and just grab boxes impromptu and just like, because I know you grab penny boxes, like sometimes they'll hit you up with some penny boxes and stuff, but you never grab dimes and nickels like that? It's usually still loose.
I do with certain branches. Like, I have some branches that are very supportive to my hobby, and they actually give me all the customer rolls they have, you know, like, and then it just depends how much they have, basically. I have a fake buffalo nickel here, guys. 2005, and I have another 12-edge nickel.
Oh boy.
So it's just a 1962. Let me just put it under the microscope for a second.
That's going to be 2 points, I think, right?
So another 2 points for me.
Jeez Louise. You're going to have quite the stack of finds at the end of this hunt.
This looks good so far. It's a good one for me. It's not always like this here. It's a 1962 young head, guys. Beautiful coin. I like the design. I like how those 12 edges look. I like them a lot. Yeah, beautiful coin. Let's keep on hunting.
So you're originally from Germany, as far as I know, correct?
I am originally from Germany, yes. And I moved here 4 years ago.
Okay. And did you do any coin collecting when you were in Germany at all, or did you collect any European coins?
I used to collect coins when I was younger, yes. Like, my grandparents were very much into flea markets, which is a big thing in Germany and in all over Europe, and really not a thing at all here, which is very surprising to me. You guys do more yard sales and stuff here, but you don't really have like flea markets where just like everybody meet at, like, I don't know, the parking lot of Home Depot, and you can set up a table and sell shit, you know? Like, you don't have that in Canada so much. Maybe you have it sometimes, but it's not like in Germany, in the bigger cities, you have 10 of those every weekend in a single city, you know? So it's like a very,
Okay.
very common thing. So I used to collect a lot of things in my lifetime, like, but I was always drawn to coins. Coins are a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And once I found out that coin roll hunting is a thing here, I jumped onto it, man. I loved it. It's exactly my kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess there isn't much coin roll hunting over in Europe as far as I know, correct?
I mean, I guess maybe there's people that do it, but the problem is our currency changed in 2002, right? So the euro got introduced in 2002, so nothing is older than 2002. So you don't have, probably there's like rare mintages and rare designs and stuff like this. But you won't find any old coinage, at least not in countries that have the euro. I heard that there's coin roll hunting in Switzerland, for example.
Okay.
Because they didn't change their currency for a long time, so apparently you can find stuff there. But in every country that has the euro, it's not really a thing. Like, yeah, that's what I would say.
Interesting.
But I mean, you can still buy a lot of old coinage, like at the flea market, coin shops, all of that stuff, right? You can still buy a lot of German old silver coins, and they are actually not too pricey. Like, there's not a huge markup on those.
Interesting. So it's probably a lot cheaper to buy. Just like it's cheaper to buy coins from Canada in Canada, it's cheaper to buy United States coins in the United States, etc., etc.
I actually find that it's cheaper to buy Canadian coins in the US because there you don't pay tax, right? Like here you always pay tax on coins, so that's pretty annoying.
Interesting. I don't think the coin store that I go to actually charges tax. Coins Unlimited, but they may honestly. I'm not quite sure.
Usually they would theoretically have to charge you on everything that's not bullion. So like if it's 99.9% silver, they can actually, it's tax free. But if you buy like junk silver coins or stuff like this, they actually have to tax you. But
Okay.
many dealers don't do that either, right? Many of them just register the sale as bullion sale and just skip the tax, you know? Like that's a pretty common thing I heard.
Okay. Because yep, I have bought quite a bit of scrap silver coins. I know you score quite a bit off of Kijiji. That's your go-to for scoring good deals, right?
Yes, I rarely buy them in coin shops. I usually buy them on Craigslist, yard sales, those kind of things if I find a good deal. But it has to be a really good deal for me to actually buy them, especially with the silver price right now. I wouldn't be buying silver coins right now at the dealer.
All right, I'm so sorry, guys, if we cannot get to your questions right now. I'm trying my best, but we are just trying to make as much progress as we can getting through these boxes. But, James, I really appreciate the ring, my friend. It is awesome. Matthew, thank you for keeping track of this for us. If you are new in the stream, please hit that thumbs up. If you have not already, we would greatly appreciate that. 69. I thought that might be a rabbit. The 69s and the rabbits, they always usually have that very nice tone to them, that brand new finish.
Yeah, exactly. What I read here, James, is true too. That like many coin shops scrap the tax if you pay cash. That's like a very common thing too. Definitely. You know, they all want you to buy as much as you can, so they try to make it cheaper for you. And I have a whole roll of American guys.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's what you're talking about. I'm glad that we didn't put those US on the point system.
No, I don't think anything is old in there. Looks all very modern. No. Yeah, I'm drowning in US change because I can't cross the border right now, you know, so it's like, it's problematic.
Do you usually cross over and exchange it for American, or what do you do for that?
Yes, I would. I mean, for me, it's just a 15-minute drive, you know, to the border. So it's really not a problem. And I'm also usually in the US often for work, so like I just take it then in most cases. Yeah, but I keep all my US coinage. I don't see a point to throwing away 30% value, even if it's a penny, you know.
Yep,
So,
I feel that.
but right now I have so much because basically it's been 6 months without crossing the border, right? So I think I have like 2 boxes of US dimes and stuff like this, you know.
Geez, 2 boxes. Well, that's gonna be a pretty penny markup when you return those. Geez.
It's gonna be a payout Heyday.
And I feel like we're doing them a favor too, because we're just returning those coins back to their natural habitat, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Back to where they belong.
Yeah, and especially like what you were talking about with having this itch before, I know exactly what you're talking about, you know, like that you're really keen to like hunt rolls and stuff. It's definitely for me like this too. But I've been so lucky with getting penny boxes at the moment that I basically always had more coins than I actually can hunt at home right now. I got like 13 boxes of pennies from one branch like 10 days ago or something. So I've been like trying to grind those down.
That is quite the score. Oh, we just got a decent find there, guys. About time.
I see it.
We just got a bunny nickel. So
usually when you find something, I find something straight away after. So let's see if that's the case in this roll. Oh, it actually is.
Oh, Lord.
Yep, I have another 12-edge nickel. Let me finish hunting the roll before I get to that one.
I think the bunny nickel, Matthew, is going to be 2 points if you don't mind adding that, my friend. I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if you can see it on my low-quality webcam here, but there's another 12-edge nickel here. Put it under the microscope for a second.
What's it going to be? A 60? 62?
I already know what it is going to be, but I'm going to reveal it with you guys.
Thank you, James. It means a lot, man.
So we got a 1958 young head here, guys.
Ooh, nice.
Actually, a better year. Which ones are the low mintage years, guys, in the 50s with young head nickels? I know that there's like a few that are quite low. So let us know if the 58 is a good one or just a medium one. But it's definitely better than a 61 or 62, because 90% of all the 12 edges I find are that. How about you?
Or, sorry, 60 to 61?
Yeah, 61, 62. It's just so many of them.
But still.
Awesome. So that's another 2 points for me, I guess.
Very
so what's
nice.
the score now, guys? I think I have 13 points, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I have 16 points already, and you have 4. All right. That is interesting.
Oh. But I kind of figured this was how it was going to go.
No, you should like adapt some more optimism here, man. Like you have, I think it's just, you know, with my videos, it might seem like that I find a lot of stuff, but like I also miss a lot, you know, I miss out a lot, you know, like I've been just hunting quite a few rolls recently.
Well, I'm very glad that you are scoring right now, at least.
Yes, I actually am. That makes the video so much more interesting for everyone if you actually find something and you don't skunk away all day.
I am always completely stoked to hear when my fellow coin roll hunters score something awesome.
Yeah, me too, absolutely.
Especially silver. When you score those rolls of silver dimes, that is just epic. When you can find whole giant collection dumps like that, especially of silver, that's a lightning in a bottle right there.
Yeah, I got really lucky twice this year in that regard. One actually just recently, 2 weeks ago, I think I found 28 silver dimes in a stack of 10. And then I had that crazy roll, like before I started making videos, that I sent you pictures of. And that was 42 silver dimes in one roll, man. That was insane. I lost my mind when I saw that.
What's up, Charles Adkins? Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? We do have great coins. Thank you very much. I love our Canadian coins, too. You guys have great coins in the U.S. as well. I'm a big fan.
Yes, me too. I love U.S. coinage.
That's one of the great tragedies, is that we cannot really hunt half dollars here in Canada. They are the real, obviously amazing coin to hunt. Like in the U.S., they are the go-to. But we still have our little things over here. We can hunt, still hunt quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies if you're lucky, and then there's the larger denominations. A 61 in your tips. A 61 what, my friend? What denomination we talking here? You gave up all hope? Well, you shouldn't give up hope, my friend. What you should do is turn to eBay. Nickel 61, yeah, keep it, man. If you ever find a 12-inch or 12 edge nickel, then you should definitely keep it. If you find
agree.
if you find anything 64, that is worth keeping in my opinion. And then the really good low mintage years are 1991 and 1970. eBay is cheating. Well, not really. eBay is similar to coin roll hunting in a way because you can score really good deals on coins if you hunt it all the time. You have to spend a lot of time on there. What I suggest if you are going to go on eBay is that you go to the auctions, you go to ending soonest, and you just check a couple times a day, and maybe eventually you will find something good. Sometimes people don't exactly know what they have, and they're trying to get some quick cash, and you can score.
I have another young head here, guys. 1963. My second simple round young head of the hunt. So that's another point.
Very
Awesome.
nice. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but compared to the US, like coin roll hunting is very, very different here for sure. It's just very, very hard to get the volumes that you guys can do over there because we just basically can't order full boxes, right? Like everything that's not customer rolled is a no-go. At least here in Vancouver, it is absolutely a no-go. I've tried like a few hundred rolls of those and I didn't find a single coin pre-2002. And that's what it should be like. So it's a grind. You can't just order 2 boxes of halves and 2 boxes of quarters from your bank, pick them up and hunt, you know? Like you really have to grind for the rolls here.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure in the U.S. the tellers they can actually order boxes for customers. I don't think it really works the same here in Canada. It's more like what they have on hand kind of thing, right?
I mean, you can order them here. I mean,
Okay.
I definitely can. Like, but if you order them, you just get you just get rolls from the mint, and then they all went through the ARP, and you have no chance finding anything, right? Like that's the problem. I mean, the ARP is a blessing and a curse at the same time, right? Because long term, it's gonna definitely up the value of our coins.
Yep.
Because they pull so much out of circulation, you know, like this, forever.
Very nice. You just searched a mint sewn bag of 2005 half dollars. Those must be some beauties.
Did you ever get any Canadian halves at the banks here, Dana?
Nope, I have not yet, but I have kind of figured the secret recently to scoring this good stuff, and the secret is 2 letters, and those letters are TD, Canada Trust.
Yes. Yes, I've gotten quite a few, but I have never found any silver.
Well, even still, if you can pay face value for nickel half dollars, I love all half dollars. Like I wish we could hunt them, but even the nickel ones, they still hold a premium. They're about $1 a piece.
But where do you sell them? I bring them back to the branch. Like I don't really keep them.
Really? Well, you should just hold on to. I will buy those off you, my friend, if you want to sell them for a decent price.
Sweet. In the future, I will
Look at that.
do that. All right, I got another young head here, guys. Let's check for the extra waterline.
It's just a nice looking 1980. I'll hold on to. Let's see what CAD has here. What is it going to be? A 60? A 61?
It is just no. It's not a. It's a round one.
Oh, it's a rounder. Okay.
It's a round one, so it's not going to be anything exciting. But let's just check for the extra waterline. Why not? Once I have the microscope out here, anyway.
Jane Kim, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You just opened an entire roll of bunny nickels.
I don't see it.
No waterline.
But 1964, another point for me, guys. That's awesome.
You opened an entire roll of rabbit nickels in good condition. Well, those rabbit nickels usually come in good condition. To be honest, I have found a lot more of them in good condition than I have ever found in bad condition. So if someone
I agree. If I see the reverse on those, like I usually know when it's a bunny nickel before I flip it, just because it's so shiny compared to the other ones.
We got a 65. It's nothing too epic. I will throw it to the side because you can check for the detached jewel on this bad boy. But no points for that one. Only 64s and earlier for points.
How many rolls do you have left in your first box?
I think I have about 10 rolls left in my first box. How about you? How are you doing? You almost done?
I have maybe like 15 left or something, so let me
Okay.
speed up a little bit.
The 1947 dot. What 1947 dot is that? Is that going to be the nickel, the quarter?
That's a nickel.
Okay.
That one is a unreal find if you find it. But it's almost impossible to find. But you never know. You never know.
And we got 18 people in the stream right now, guys. That is absolutely awesome. I think this might be almost a new record for this stream. So thank you so much for all stopping in, spending some time with me and my buddy here on our Saturday night coin battle. What might actually be the first ever Canadian coin roll battle in history. Don't quote me on that because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it might be. Another 1996.
It's possible that it is, for sure.
Oh, look at that.
What do you... Oh, yeah. There it is. I can see it. That's awesome.
What's this
Let's
one?
hope it's in the 50s.
A 60? A 59. Very nice. I think this might be rather low mintage as well. Sorry about the focus there. There we go. So, there's going to be 2 more points for me right there. Awesome. But if this hunt is going anything like before, then there's going to be something lying ahead in your roll.
No, it actually is not this time, I think. No, there's nothing here right now.
Don't quote me on that because I don't know. All right, 18 to 6.
I'm struggling with the sticky tape here, man. It's so tight around the
It is all good, my
tops
friend.
of these
We are
rods.
making good time right now. I think we are.
I think so too.
I think we're on schedule. We got 19
Yep.
people watching right now.
That's awesome.
Oh, guys, I think we might have a couple find or 2 ahead right here, but we just got
I can
ourselves.
see a bunny there. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, and what do you know? It's in good shape too. So, oh, and look at this. We got a foreign find, our first foreign find of this hunt. What is it going to be?
What is that? Is that
I think it's a Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands?
10 cents. What do you know? So,
All right.
I think
another point there.
let me just pull up the image and see. I think it's 1 point for foreign finds.
I'm surprised
Ooh.
I didn't get a foreign yet, because usually I find a lot of foreign coins here.
Yep, it's
But
one.
I guess this is also due to the pandemic. Like, I find much less US coinage than usual. Much less. Despite just having a full roll before. But, like, usually I find around 15%. US
boom,
coinage.
boom, right there. Another one. Oh, we're starting to finally get back on the board here. Look at this one,
Oh,
guys.
man, you're catching. You have the roll of dreams there, man.
Yep.
Like, you're really getting me now. You're catching up. That's good. Let's make this a...
The Cayman Islands is a new one as far as I know. It is a 1999. But this 1970, I think this is a 3-pointer as far as I remember. So.
Yep, it is. The best coin you found so far today.
Yep. And there might be.
And you
something
keep
else.
on finding those all the time, like, because I really rarely find 70s.
I got 170 that hasn't been determined yet, but when I hold it next to all my other 1970s, there's something very interesting about it. We didn't determine for sure, but it may be one of the specimen 1970s. We got a 65.
Does it have like frosting?
It doesn't have frosting, but it is definitely a much more shiny, pronounced strike. It is much more reflective, and I have at least 20 or 30 1970s all in flips that I can compare it to, that I have compared it to, and it stands out way more than the rest. Like the strike and the condition, it could just be nearly uncirculated, but in my heart of hearts, it tells me that there's something up about that. But I do think that there was a because people were saying that there wasn't a proof-like set in 1970, but I do think there was a proof-like set because I think I may have owned one of the proof-like sets. So it could just be that for all I know. That's kind of the tragedy here of Canadian coins. Is it's a lot harder for us to find proofs and stuff like that, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I have a devil of a hard time being able to detect a coin, whether it's a proof or a frosted strike.
Yeah, it's hard to say for me too, this kind of thing. And the research is really difficult sometimes, I find, you know, like especially if you're looking for like if there is a proof or not and those kind of things. It's not the easiest information to find.
An AU MS 1970 nickel. Well, that's a nice find. I love the 1970s. So I saw this roll when I was looking through them, but I checked the ender and it wasn't anything special. Somebody just marked down 40 nickels. I don't know why they needed to do that because you should just know there's 40 nickels in a roll. But maybe it's.
But you know, man, like most people know nothing about coins. Like it's really fascinating.
I know. It is funny. They hold them in their hand every day, yet they don't know anything about them.
I don't know. There's this ridiculous YouTube video where this guy is trying to sell people a silver dollar for $1 in the US, and nobody wants to buy it. You know, they're all like, "No, I don't want it." You know.
And it's an actual like silver dollar or Morgan dollar or something.
Yes,
probably?
it's an actual silver dollar.
Oh
so
my!
that's
And if you want to do trades or anything like that, just I will try and leave my email before this stream ends. And then Cad maybe can leave his email for the giveaways and stuff like that.
Yes, absolutely.
We're coming up on giveaway time. We're almost done box number 1, and then we will do giveaway number 1. And if you guys haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to Cad's channel. There is a link down below in the description. I made sure to leave a link for his channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna upload a pretty big penny video soon because I've decided to just summarize the finds of those 13 boxes that I had. I didn't want to do like 10 videos that all are kind of the same.
That's a
so
good
I'm
idea.
just gonna do like a huge summary with all the finds that I had from those 13 boxes of pennies. That's gonna be probably coming out middle of next week, something like that.
So have you hunted those yet, or are you still you still need to
I
hunt them?
have hunted 6 boxes so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I found a bunch of cool stuff. A lot of George VI pennies, which I like very, very much. They're beautiful and they have all kinds of toning and color all the time. That's what I like about those ones. It's really nice.
Okay. Nicolette's hobbies. I do keep American quarters. I have quite a few of them. I don't necessarily hold on to every single one anymore, especially the state quarters, because I find so many of them. But just like Cad, I have always had the intention of going across the border to return them for a bit of a profit. But unfortunately, my plans were thwarted by the virus, so I'm unable to travel over the border. But eventually, hopefully, I can get over there. Oh,
I mean, definitely. Another one. You almost got me now. I think you're just 5 points behind now, man. You're starting a comeback here.
Sorry, guys. Bit of the mirror thing going on here, but we got a 64 young head, so I think that's just 1 point.
Okay, I have 5 rows left now, so should be done pretty quick.
Okay, I have 5 rolls left as well. Perfect.
That's awesome. And I actually managed to re-roll everything at the same time, so that's nice.
Really? Oh, you lucky dog. I'm going to have to take an hour out of my day sometime to re-roll all these.
But nickels are fine, man. Dimes are just so bad when you have to re-roll them. Oh, man, how I hate re-rolling dimes.
Matthew, I saw that hunt. Also, guys, I'm sorry to have to give so many plugs, but make sure to also check out the French guy who likes to coin roll hunter. He is one of the big new guys here in the Canadian coin roll hunting community, and he hunts all sorts of different stuff, quarters, toonies, loonies, and he has some great hunts as well. He just had a recent penny hunt where he got some bags of pennies from his bank, and he found hundreds of wheat cents. Now, isn't that just a dream?
That is awesome, yes.
He also has tons of information on rarities and stuff like that, so if you need information on that stuff, make sure to give him a follow. Cad, what were you going to say?
Definitely check out his channel. Like, he's probably way more knowledgeable than us in Canadian coinage.
Yep.
Have you been like metal detecting at all this year? Or?
I went a couple times, and I gotta say, man, I admire you metal detectors that can find the good coins and stuff like that, because I went a few times. I tried to scout out some really good old locations, and I found bupkis, just nails and rusty old stuff in the ground. But I'm not going to give up. I still have all the stuff, so one day I will hopefully be reinvigorated to going into
hard
it.
work.
It is very
It's
hard
hard
work.
work.
I think also you just need to get used to the different tones and stuff like that. Like I'm sure
Yes, absolutely.
you can probably break it down a lot better than I can on the nuances of metal detecting.
I mean, the thing is, I used to metal detect quite a lot in the past, but like I basically didn't bring my equipment over here. So had to get new equipment and start very, very low. So like I don't have the best machine right now. But I still found some good stuff this year. I went out a few times. Found like a large sand, few King George V, pennies, 2 silver rings.
Those are nice to be able to find the jewelry and stuff. Those might be some of the better finds. At least you can sell them and get a little bit of scrap time.
Oh,
but
I got a dime in the nickel roll, guys. How many points is that?
I'd say 1
Nothing.
point.
No, it's no point. That's
Okay.
no point.
I was gonna ask, what about a penny? What if we find a Canadian penny?
Yeah, we can do a point for that.
All right. And if we find a U.S. penny, -1 point.
-1, yes.
That's usually how they do it. I've seen Quinn's Coins and channels like that do it like that in the past. If they find a Canadian penny, -1 point. But still, a penny is always a nice little treat to find in a coin roll hunt here in Canada.
Yes, I mean, I thought it's impossible to get them, but it's really not. Like, it's really easy to get them from the banks if you talk them into it. You know, like, I would say like 3 out of 4 branches say yes if you like do a bit of persuasion and ask for the manager and explain to him what you're doing. Many of the tellers will say no initially, and then you just ask for the manager and explain him the situation, and they will usually be reasonable, you know. At least that's my experience with TD.
It also just depends if people are dropping them off too. If they have people regularly dropping off pennies, then I think you'll get lucky. I guess I missed out the other day because I got my fiance to go into a TD and ask if they had pennies, and they had some earlier in the day, and somebody picked them up. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, you might always have competition for that stuff. I had this here too.
But this seems to be a bit of an older man's game, but the young men are starting to hop into this and start to get into it. But most of the coin roll hunters that I've encountered have been older dudes, I would say 50 and above.
Yes, if you still consider us young, then,
young buck.
Then we are the younger dudes here, yes.
All right. So what do we got? 2 rolls left to go in this box for me.
I am done right now. I'm doing the last roll.
All right.
And that's it for me, guys.
Man, this is close, actually. Box number 1, and we're almost tied up.
Yes, it is pretty close. Right, I'll let you finish hunting, and I'm gonna see if I can answer some questions or something like this.
Sure. So who's going to do the first giveaway? Do you want to do the first giveaway, or should I do the first giveaway?
I don't really mind. Whatever you want to do. I have something cool to give away, so I can go first. I don't really mind.
Okay, sure. Why don't you do it then with the same system that I did and stuff like that, and I'll sit back and enjoy this time and watch everyone else.
All right. Yes, absolutely. Let me guys I'm just gonna step away for a second and get things ready. Let me just put my finds here, guys, so that you have something to look at, even though the quality is really not so good of this camera. This is something I will definitely fix for the next stream. So 8 finds in the first box. 3 George heads, that's a lot for one box, in my opinion.
All right. I've only found 1 US 2020 coin so far, and it was a US 2020 dime, and I did hold on to it only because that's the only one I found, but I'm pretty sure the US 2020 circulation strikes are probably much more common than the Canadian ones, because Canada was not producing any coins during the pandemic, so they only really opened the mint back up, as far as I know, a couple months ago, and they started producing numismatic coins again and stuff like that. But in terms of US, I usually only try and save ones that I don't have. I do have a bunch of US coin albums. I have Jefferson nickel albums, quarter albums, state quarter albums, and they're mostly, for the most part, filled out, but still need to do a little bit of work on them. But it gets a little bit of expensive holding on to every single foreign coin you find, especially when they're U.S. coins. You can eventually go over the border and return them, but right now we don't know how long it's going to be, so...
I mean, I keep them all. I mean, unless I really desperately need the money and I can't pay my bills if I keep those coins, that would be the only reason. But I don't see a point in wasting money, you know? Like,
Yep.
I personally don't see a point. All right, guys. 1 second, and I'm done for this. I'm ready for the giveaway.
Yeah, I haven't found a single W. I've definitely had my my eyes out for those because it would be very nice. Those are one of the definite treasures in recent U.S. coins to look for, but haven't stumbled upon anything too crazy. I did find a silver U.S. Roosevelt dime recently, my first U.S. silver. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, Great White Northerner. I take all the coins to a bank usually. I just walk in and tell them, I'm from Canada, I have all this US coinage, can you just give me bills for it? And I never really had a problem with it. So yeah, definitely take them to the bank. Or even if you have a friend that has a bank account in the US, you know, which is, I guess it depends on where you live, but here it is very, very common for people to have a US bank account because it's very common to cross the border to actually go shopping, fill up your gas, or all those kind of things. All right, guys, what do you say if we do this giveaway?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for
Right,
these guys.
let's show what we are gonna give away here today. Let's switch to the microscope for a second. All right, my giveaway for today is this beautiful 1917 Newfoundland quarter. Hope you guys like this one. Let me just try to get the microscope a bit further away.
Okay,
Beautiful coin.
You have outdone yourself, my friend.
It's a beautiful coin, guys. 1917. Not a very low mintage or anything, but it's still hard to find those Newfoundland coins. Like, I actually heard, who was it in the chat who keeps on finding them? I think it was like Mario or something like this.
The Newfoundland coins?
Yes, isn't
Yes.
he like?
I think it might be Mario Brothers.
All right, guys, and how we're gonna do this is, I will write down a number from 1 to 100, and you guys pick your number, and whoever is closest gets the coin. All right, guys. My number is picked, so you guys can go ahead and type down your guess. Yeah, but it's beautiful coin. I like seeing King George V.
1917
very nice
too.
1917.
Over 100 years old.
I think it is around 500,000 minted or something, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a few more seconds here until everybody had a chance.
Everybody get your picks in. Going once, going twice.
Yeah, there might be a bit of a delay, so we'll wait a few more seconds.
Karen Kunzo, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Patrick Snare, how are you doing, my friend? I didn't even see you tucked away in there. I'm so sorry if we haven't been able to get to your chats, guys.
All right, guys, everybody ready? I hope. No, there's still something coming in, so we're just gonna wait a few more seconds so that everybody has his chance.
This is an awesome one, though. That's more than I expected, man. You're so generous with your giveaways, just like that one giveaway you did for me, man. I'm definitely gonna have to send you something awesome when you hit 100 subscribers. So
Yeah, no worries. You know, it's the first stream, so I thought I give away something nice. I didn't know how big I should go. I was deciding between a quarter and a 50-cent piece Newfoundland, so that was my two options. Decided for the quarter. And I think the 50-cent piece I will get a giveaway if I finally hit 100 subscribers at some point, if that's ever going to happen.
that would be an awesome giveaway. And Frank King Merlin says that quarter right there is minted at 464,000.
Yes, that's roughly what I had in my head. I thought it's about 500,000, so I wasn't too far off. All right, guys, so that's it. I think we're going to reveal now. And let me switch the camera so that you guys can see my beautiful face. All right, and the number I picked is 25. So let's see who is closest. Closest to 25. Okay, so we have coin rings by James at 24. It's hard to beat. Is there anybody who has like 26 or something?
We got CC Bell at 33.
No, the winner is coin rings by James, picked of 24. Just one off my 25. That's awesome, James. Congratulations. I'm gonna put my email in the description, or like actually you have to do that, Dana. I'm just gonna send it to you soon, and then just send me an email with your address, and you get this beautiful coin, James. It's awesome.
Congratulations, James.
Congratulations, James. The coin rings by James.
And don't worry, guys. We have another giveaway coming up at the end of the stream that is going to be very nice as well. But what do you say we continue this hunt?
Yes. Let me take a 1-second bathroom break, and then we can continue with the hunt.
No worries, my friend.
All right, I'll be back in a second. Oh, this is the wrong.
Rigged. All right. This is going to be a bit of a pain for me. I got at least like 30 clear plastic rolls ahead of me here, so I'm going to need something to bust these bad boys open. It's too bad I don't have my handy dandy letter opener on me. Nope, we're going to keep adding it on. This is going to be the 2-box bonanza. Whoever can claim it all over these 2 boxes. So what are we at right now? Yes, James, please resist the urge. At least if he makes it into a coin ring, someone can wear it and appreciate it forever. He does make some beautiful rings. Better that than the ARP, at least. Yeah, Carson, if you want a coin ring, man, make sure to hit up my buddy Coin Rings by James, because he made me this bad boy right here. He hammers and pounds them out himself. This right here was a 1952 $50. He's got some good prices too. If you are interested, hit him up.
All right, guys, I'm back. I am back.
Welcome back. Now we can continue on with this. Just give me 1 second, Cat. I just need to grab a handy dandy letter opener so I can open the 30 plastic rolls I have in this box.
Absolutely. You have plastic rolls, okay? So I have technically only 45 rolls in this box because 5 of them are machine rolled. So no point in ripping those open.
All right. So let this hunt continue. We're just going to keep adding the points on. I can tell you that I definitely have 112 edge in this box. This is the Carson. I will hit you up with Coin by James's information later, my friend. He is definitely what I would consider a small Canadian business too. The kid's only 15 years old and he's already pumping out coin rings. I think that's pretty awesome. You'll be supporting small Canadian business and you'll be helping him out as well. Since he's
and they look really great.
They do. I was super impressed. When he started showing me some of the pictures, I didn't really know what to expect because I had looked into it in the past just as like a little bit of a hobby. But as soon as I saw how much work was involved, I was like, nah, not really for me. But he sent me some pictures of some U.S. coins that he turned into coin rings, and man, were they beautiful. I might have to pick one of those up too. Got a 96 there. was hoping it might be a 91. All right. Box number 2.
Guys, if you ever see these rolls, this machine rolls with this color, in my opinion, it's completely useless to open them. You will never find anything in there that's older than 2002, because these are the ARP rolls. There is some machine rolled rolls in other colors, which are often from like transit companies or other big businesses that have a lot of coins and that have their own machines to roll coins, and you actually can find stuff in there. So yeah, but just in my area, I opened like hundreds of these rolls just to like try it out, because I heard from other coin roll hunters that they find stuff in there. And I opened hundreds of rolls and I did not find a single coin that's older than 2002. So in my opinion, not worth hunting those.
CC Bell, thank you very much for stopping in tonight. We appreciate it greatly. This was a big moment for us, and we're glad you were here. We hope you feel better. Peace out until the next one.
Thanks for watching, man. Hope you're here the next time, man. We really appreciate it.
We got ourselves one of these rolls. Have you ever had one of these ones, Cad? What's your experience with these rolls?
I saw this before, yes.
But
not many, so my sample size is probably too small.
We got some dark edges in here, but probably just diadems. Maybe we'll get lucky and score 91. That'd be a good comeback coin.
Yes.
But hopefully
nothing exciting for me.
How many rolls have you started in this new box? 2 rolls in so far, or?
I think this is the 3rd I'm hunting right now.
Okay. Yep, hopefully this is the first of what will be many amazing coin battles in the future. I've always had it in my mind to do a Canada versus US battle. I don't know if we're biting off more than we can chew with that one, but would still be interesting.
It's going to be difficult to do the point system, though.
You
know what I mean? It's going to be like hard.
You hear that? We hear what Great White Northerner said about this. He says he remembers these rolling papers from the 60s and 70s, or 70s and 80s. Well, unfortunately, I have not found any collection dumps like that in any of those rolls. They have mainly been bupkis for me. But always interesting when you see a roll that you haven't quite found. One of the most interesting rolls that I have gotten so far was for quarters. I got them all in a RBC plastic roll, which was not even rolled. Okay. It was a plastic holder. And the coins were all like loose in this holder. It was really strange.
Yes, I had penny rolls like this too. It's like kind of a clip that just goes around the coins, right?
Yep, that's exactly it. Yep. It was a little strange, but interesting. And it's a nightmare to get them in there. I thought it might be good to hold on to for like counting quarters, but it was just pretty silly, honestly. John Argent, welcome to the stream, my friend. Let's see. Well, we know that the 12 edge is going to be in a clear roll, so maybe I'll save the clear rolls for last.
Oh, I actually have 2 clear rolls as well, like a few. And this one looks dirty. Dirty coins in there.
Here we go. This is what Canadian coins are all about, guys. 2 clear rolls going at the same time. Oh, I said I was going to save them for last. I guess I lied. Come on,
oh, yep. Finally another find here. Took a while, ooh, but now I finally found my first bunny nickel of the hunt. And this one is not even that shiny. Surprising. Still shiny. Let's put it under the microscope for a second. So you guys can see, definitely not the prettiest bunny nickel I found, but still a nice coin and still 2 points for me. Awesome.
So you are leading round 2 again. Jeez, what a shocker. Hopefully we didn't strike out and score all the good stuff in the first boxes. Hopefully there'll be something good lying ahead in these. Matthew, thank you so much for keeping score, man. I really appreciate it. Me and Matthew are probably going to be doing a quarter battle eventually in the future. Cad does not really enjoy hunting quarters as much, so though I'm sure me and him...
Yes, I mean, recently I hunted a bit more quarters again, but it's really tough. I find quarters really tough because I'm mainly interested in finding silver, and then it takes me probably 5 boxes to find 1 silver coin, and that's pretty frustrating.
Well, yeah, that's not a very high success rate, and just because you hold almost no value for like the enamels and stuff like that, it doesn't make it worth it for you. But
I mean, I just don't think they have much value, in my personal opinion. Like, those kind of coins are always harder to sell. Like, they cost you a lot of money if you buy them, and you get nothing for them when you sell them. That's my experience with that kind of stuff.
I become a lot more stringent as I go along. Like, originally, I wanted to fill out albums, and then I wanted to find silver. And then I do like to find the really low mintage ones, but with quarters, usually if they're 5 million and above, they're not going to really hold much value. 65 with an interesting tone there. Bit of a toner. No points for that, though. How do you feel about toners? Do you ever hold on to coins that you just like the appearance of, or?
I do, especially with pennies.
Yes.
And there's also a lot of people interested in those. With nickels and stuff, I don't find so many toners that I find worth to keep, but like a few for sure.
Yeah, the pennies seem to have the really good toners.
Yeah, I love the rainbow toning kind of situation, you know. When
yes,
you have,
James, I will send. Sorry, man. Yes, James, I will send Cad's info. I'll get him to send me his email after this stream, and I will hit you up on your email, if you don't mind. If both you fellas don't mind.
Bam! Here we go.
Oh boy.
Found another round George, guys.
Oh.
Another round George heads here. That's awesome. Man, 3 in 1 hunt. That's a lot. I usually don't find that many of them. And this one is another 1941. Already found one of those. So today.
All the Georges have been World War II so far, right?
Yes, this is a 41, 2 41s and 142, and this one is in much better condition than the first one, even though it's still a bit dirty. But it's a very nice coin. Beautiful.
I find with 41s and 42s, they almost always have like a green patina around the numbers, so to get it in good shape like that, it's very nice. I don't know if you've noticed that. I actually got a whole roll once of 1941s, and almost every single one of them had the same kind of green patina on the numbers.
That's interesting. I never found a full roll of those.
Well, I just bought one from the coin store for a couple bucks just to stack up some. I don't know if you've ever bought this was originally when I started collecting, and they just had a good deal on them.
Honestly, I personally only buy silver coins if I buy coins. I do not really buy numismatic coins so much myself. But I still love them. I still keep everything that I find coin roll hunting. I'm not selling the stuff.
Ooh, thought we might have got lucky there with the Jeffy. Yeah, in the beginning, I just didn't even really know what I was doing. I was just making videos and just trying to accumulate as many ridiculous coins as I could get. But as you go along, everybody, I'm sure, kind of develops their own goals as what they like to do. There's so many different routes you can go, whether it's you can be a coin collector, you can buy the stuff straight from the mint and you can just collect sets. You can be a silver stacker, you can collect things that have numismatic value. You can be a pure coin roll hunter. There's just so many different avenues with coins, and that's why they are amazing.
Yes, coins are amazing, and they are around everywhere, and not many people know much about them. That's also a thing that I really like about them.
Yep, recently I actually managed to trade a Funko Pop, which is like $5 for a very nice Canadian coin. So people just have no idea what they have, even silver and stuff like that. People don't hold too much value on silver these days. Like, they don't even know if they have something that's silver, how much it's actually worth. Like, people know that gold is usually worth money, but Most people don't even know how to tell the difference between a silver coin and a non-silver coin.
Yes, that is correct.
Have you ever gotten from your work, has anybody ever given you cash for a transaction and you've scored that way? Like you've found a coin from somebody paying you money?
What do you mean?
Like as a customer,
Like,
from just like loose
I
change
mean,
that somebody paid you.
I found one silver quarter in loose change that I received once at like a supermarket, but
Okay.
that was a one-time thing.
Well, hey, that's still not bad.
It's nice, yes.
So was this like while you're into collecting, or was this before it?
No, that was while I was into it already. Yes.
Okay. But if you hadn't, if you weren't into collecting, do you think you would have kept it before, or would you have just not even known?
I wouldn't have known, I think. Like, it's a difficult question because I knew quite a bit about silver and precious metals, but I didn't know much about Canadian coinage, right? So I might have seen, oh, this looks weird, you know, and maybe I would have done some research or something, but I wouldn't know from the start, you know, I wouldn't have known straight away.
Yeah, I would imagine that working at Tim Hortons, you get all that tip out money. I'm sure that'll you'll find some good rarities in there. One of the most tragic things that I can report, it wasn't that bad, but I was at Tim Hortons and they have like little donation jars there, and I saw a rounded edge young head in the donation jar, and it's just like, ah, man, like what I would have given to just been like, hey man, I'll pay you like 10 cents for that if you don't want it. Got a 62 in good shape. A large coffee. It's just a 64D. Or 62D, sorry. Nothing special about those. All right. I think I'm about 12 or 15 rolls in now.
Yeah,
the stream,
me too.
The stream might go a little bit late tonight, guys. Usually we try and end it around 10 o'clock, but we might go a little bit later. But we will try our best to do this in a timely manner for you guys.
10 o'clock for you, 7 o'clock for me.
Yep.
Still early here.
Still got the sun still shining where you are?
Yes, I didn't have to switch my lights on yet, so.
Well, that must be nice. Yep, it's a little annoying filming when you're switching from daytime to nighttime. The lighting situation can get a little frustrating, but try my best.
Absolutely.
All right. 2 cream. A large double-double, A. Cue all the Tim Hortons jokes.
I don't know what it is about Tim Hortons that everybody loves so much. I think they have the most terrible coffee ever. It's undrinkable.
Yeah, it's not so much the food. Like I don't ever eat at Tim Hortons, but it's more just that it's so iconic. I think people just go there out of routine. And I used to work at Tim Hortons, and I think around 10 years ago they switched their coffee supplier, and McDonald's actually got Tim Hortons' old coffee that used to be really good, and everyone used to know it for. So McDonald's honestly probably has better coffee than than Tim Hortons these days.
I would say so for sure. I mean, when I moved here, I didn't know that Tim Hortons exists at all. You know, I just didn't know that it's a thing. And then since then, it has been a mystery for me that it's so popular because I don't think anything they serve there is good.
Yep.
So it's a surprise to me.
Even their quality, their motto says always fresh, but they bake their donuts once a day, so are they really?
I just think if you're a coffee store and you don't make good coffee or you can't even beat McDonald's coffee, you have a problem, you know? Like, I don't know. But I love A&W though. That's a very good Canadian thing.
Don't even get me started on A&W. Oh. It is just too delicious. And A&W is a Canadian company as well. People may not know, but
Yes.
Tim Hortons is not owned by Canada anymore. It's owned by an American company. So
Okay.
if you want to support Canada, eat at A&W. I don't know. I don't know why you had to say that, man. I might just have to go get some A&W right after this stream. Oh, I think we might have gotten just about a whole roll of US now, too. Yep, we got a whole roll of US, but there might be an older one in here, so let's see.
Come on, find that war nickel finally.
A 69. A war nickel. I have found one war nickel, but it would be nice to find another.
I want to finally find my second buffalo. That's my goal.
That must have been exhilarating when you pulled that out.
It was so nice, and it was actually a really pretty one, like with the date fully visible and stuff. Like, I was very happy with that one.
It's just a 90. 68S, so no points for that, but I'm going to hold on to it because I do not have a 68S yet, I don't believe. So there might be something interesting in here. Maybe a 2009. $63D, 84.
I used to keep all the nickel coins too, but that gets out of hand so quickly. You know, keeping everything pre-81. I know a lot of coin roll hunters do that.
Oh, okay, like for the nickel bullion, I see. Sorry,
yes,
I was
exactly.
just looking at this. This looks like a bit of an interesting strike. But don't think there's going to be anything too old in here. Yep, you can go broke if you hold on to all of the nickels, but if that's your thing, I mean, it's not like you can melt them down or anything, so I don't really know what the point is, unless you have a good way to unload them and someone that's willing to buy them off you.
You can technically bring them to the US, and then it becomes legal to melt them down there.
Okay. A little bit of a
It's the same with pennies. It's the same with US copper pennies. You can legally melt down US copper pennies in Canada, for example.
Interesting.
Right, I got another find here. Just a 64 young heads. So I'm not going to put it under the microscope, but it's going to be another point, and it does not have the extra waterline. But another find, finally. This box was very slow so far.
Pick you up for an A&W run. Maybe. As long as we don't stop at Tim Hortons on the way. Congrats on that young head, though. You're really stacking up those finds in this. I don't think I found Matthew. If you can hit us up with the score. I don't think I found anything right now in this box. 65.
I don't think you did. No, I think I should have like 5 or 6 points this box so far.
And a Georgie too. One Georgie, or you got Georgies in both boxes. What are the chances of that?
It's low chances, especially round Georgies.
24 to 13. All right, so I still got a chance. It's not completely over. Oh, it's a little hard to see, but we got a very interesting, very worn down looking. What do you think about this, Cad? It might be a little hard for you to see, but
it's not a war nickel. I mean, you can see that from that side already. There's no mint mark on that side, so you can see that. But it could be old. Nope. Probably 60s though.
Nope, 94.
94. All right.
Bummer.
That's even younger than I thought.
Just getting desperate here. Oh, we got a young head. But just a rounded edge. 63. So, one more point from me. About time.
Finally, first points of the box.
Yep. Better late than never. That would be awesome. Thank you very much, Frank King Merlin. I am extremely excited, hopefully eventually, for the 500 subscribers if I ever hit it. It is a bit of a long plateau when you start getting up to these higher numbers, it seems. Like it takes forever, but hopefully one day. We got another full roll of Jefferson's here. How can you tell if a coin is polished? Well, it really depends. If it's a silver coin and it is in really good condition, chances are it's probably polished. Usually you can see kind of circular marks around the inner ring as well. But Matthew, how can you tell if a coin is polished, my friend? You are the wizard.
I mean, I think you can see it because if you have a clean silver coin, it just doesn't have the shininess an uncirculated one has. Like I found one uncirculated silver dime actually last week. It was the nicest condition silver dime I've ever found, and then you just see it, you know, like cleaned coins look a specific way, like they have a different color, a little bit to me.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to watch the chat. That was coin rings by James when you hit 500. I didn't even know you can make toonie rings, James. How do you do that? I guess you can't really leave the inner core in there. Is it just the outside core, or how does that work exactly?
Right, I have another find here.
Oh boy, what's
another find, my friend. It is a 1962 12-edge nickel. I already see that. Let's check it out under the microscope. Why not? Yeah, guys, just another simple 1962 Younghead here, but still a beautiful coin.
No doubling on that one?
No, it doesn't appear like that. Let's have a closer look.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's a beauty.
No, I don't see any significant doubling.
No.
No, but still a find. Still a 12-edger, not in the best condition, but hey, another 2 coins.
Yep, those 2 rolls of all US, not a single find. All probably already been hunted or something. $2008, close.
Yeah, but really not much US coinage for me. I have like maybe 2 rolls of US coins right now in almost 2 boxes, and that's nothing compared to normal. So the closed border is really reducing the amount of US coinage you find.
Interesting. That's an interesting. They did it for some sort of exercise or exorcism. They were using the power of the Canadian toonie to exorcise demons. Let's see. I'm surprised none of us have found any 2000Ps or anything like that yet. Usually at least one 2000P would have made an appearance by now.
Yes. I'm surprised too, because you seem to always find them.
Yep, I thought that might be the secret for me winning this hunt, is I might be able to stack up the 2000Ps and 91s and stuff. But
now you just need to find one heavy hitter now, and you're good.
Yep.
You know.
But I think this was a pretty successful first stream. I didn't know how it was going to go. The quality seems to be holding up all right and stuff like that. So hopefully we can do some more stuff like this in the future.
I'm definitely very happy about it. And yeah, we're going to try to aim for like a every fortnight rhythm, every 2 weeks. That would be awesome.
That sounds good to me.
And we can mix it up a little. We can hunt quarters another time.
Yeah, just to keep it fresh. But the nickels are the bread and butter here in Canada. They're the good go-to, and if you're having trouble at the banks, it's always easy to get your hands on some nickels quick times.
Absolutely. Nickels is always the easiest to get in big amounts, for sure.
Even a penny hunt might be nice, because eventually I know I will be able to get my hand on some pennies. We both know that I'll get some pennies one day, so a penny hunt would be interesting as well.
Just get your TB account already.
All right, James, thank you very much for stopping in, my friend. We appreciate it, and thank you for all the support. Hope you have a good night. Until the next
Thanks
one,
so
peace
much,
out, my
James.
friend.
I'm gonna send you your win on Tuesday, I guess, because Monday is public holiday. But yeah, Tuesday you will get your nice Newfoundland quarter. This is an interesting looking roll.
Yo, Dustin, what up? What up, bro? Thanks for stopping in. We got Dustin. We got two Robertses in the house. Dustin and Carson Roberts. Jeez. We are just competing in a battle right now. I'm getting absolutely trounced by my buddy from BC, CadRollHunting. This is a big old battle. Ontario versus British Columbia. Winner takes all the glory. We're going to see which province has the most luck when it comes to coin roll hunting. And if so far has been any indication, I might be in some trouble.
Just for today, my friend. I'm pretty sure that might look very different next time we do this.
Yep. Especially if it's quarters. We just got to do quarters, and then I'll pull out all the stops, hopefully.
Yes, that seems like that to me, because I am never lucky with quarters. I'm lucky with dimes, but not with quarters.
Okay. 82. Yeah. But this is good, though. Another great thing about this stream is it allows us to look through a ton of coins very quickly, too. So now we can just return these coins back, get even more coins, and make some cool videos for these guys.
That is true.
Because as much fun as it is to do streams, it's also fun to do videos, too.
It is. It definitely is, especially if you have good finds. Then it's like really rewarding to do the video.
Yes, and it's really not rewarding if you have no good finds. It's really quite a waste of your time, but
that is the hardest thing about doing this for sure for me, is like just how many attempts you have to actually produce a video in the end, because of course nobody sees that in your videos, but there's so many cases where you try and make a dime video and then you hunt 4 boxes of dimes and you find nothing.
Oh god, that's so disheartening.
There's another bunny nickel here, guys.
Nice.
Another 2 points for me. That's awesome. This one is again in pretty good condition, how they always are. Just gonna show you guys quickly here. Well, actually, under the microscope, it doesn't even look that nice. It has a lot of scratches. On the first glance, it looks much nicer than it does under the microscope. But still shiny. It's awesome. Another 2 points.
And then right after you chalk that down for him, Matthew, you can add another 3 points for me because I just found a 2000p.
Ah, Jesus. I knew you would find those things.
And it's in good shape, too. What do you know? That's what I like about the 2000Ps, too, is considering it's low mintage, usually sometimes they're in really bad shape, but usually they're in really good shape. So I'm hoping one day I can find one that's in exceptional shape. And even though it's not very recommended, I would like to just test the grading and see how it is here in Canada and maybe get one of those graded, but probably not worth the money at all. But hey, at least you can have a nice coin and one of those capsules to admire.
I wouldn't grade that.
What if you were going to get a Canadian nickel graded? What would you say is one of the most worthwhile Canadian nickels to have graded?
I would not grade any of the common Canadian nickels. If I have like a, I don't know, low mintage King George V in very nice condition, I would consider it. You know, maybe like a 1925 G5 or something like this. You know, but I don't really. It would have to be completely perfect without any scratch or anything like this to like for me to like grade anything newer, you know.
Yep.
I think if you grade a 2000p, even in like uncirculated condition, it's not going to be worth more than $5, and the grading will cost you $35 for a coin like that. So, I mean, it's tough to.
Sorry, we just got a 12 edger here, nothing too special. A 1962 young head. So that'll be 2 more points for me, please, and thank you, Matthew. Yep, I know some of those early George heads, George the Fifths, I should say. Sorry, are rather low mintage. I think it's 1922 to 1927 or 8 is the really low mintage ones.
25 and 26. That's the two
Okay.
really, really low mintage years.
And then out of those 2 years, the 26s, there's a very extremely rare variation too. I think it's the near 6 is the rare one. I'm not too
Yes,
sure.
definitely. There's definitely quite a few variations you can find in those G5s. But you rarely find them. They're really, really hard to find.
I'm not too sure, but I think that's when they made the high and the low 6 on the 96s. I think it might have been a little bit of an homage to some of the other 6 variations they had in the past. But that's just my own conspiracy theory. Don't hold me to it. They're like, man, remember back in the day? That was so cool when we put that 6 on the 1926. We should do that again. What do you think makes the mint determine the different variations for coins? Like, what do you think makes them want to add 2 different variations for a year?
I don't think it's on purpose. I think most of those things come from some kind of error. Like many of those variations are often the year after they switch the reverse, right, of the coin.
Okay.
So, like, for example, you have a lot, like, yeah, I don't think it's ever like really on purpose that they do 2 variations, you know? They just experiment with stuff, or something is not really working with the press, and then they change it afterwards, right? Like those kind of things.
I got you. Because it's just interesting, like on a 1977 nickel, there is a high and low variation, but the value difference is almost like nothing between it. So it's probably, like you said, where they're just kind of testing and experimenting with it and stuff. And then they end up with 2 different strikes. But I just find it interesting how... What do you got?
I got another 12 edge here.
Oh.
Just a 1962, nothing exciting. Not going to get the microscope out for that, but still, it is still a 12 edge nickel, so that's awesome.
Hopefully I'm not going to steal any of your thunder away for that find there, Cad. But
2 more points.
We just got ourselves another find, too. 1970. So our second 1970 of this hunt. Not a 12 edge, not a George head, but still not bad. So I think that's going to be 3 points.
Yes, it's another 1970 for you. Second of the hunt for you, right?
Yep. It ain't much, but it's something. Congratulations on that other 12 head. You are really raking in the oldies in this one. I wish I was raking in the oldies, but I'll still take those low mints.
Yes, I prefer 70 over a 62 for sure, personally. Have you been watching hockey the last few days? I know you guys are really into that stuff.
I have not been keeping too close track of it, but I do know that we're doing decent in basketball. I don't follow sports too closely. The only sport I really watch religiously, if I do, is UFC. But I try and follow along the best I can. How are we looking this year?
I'm not such a big hockey guy usually, but like this year the Vancouver team did pretty well, but I think they lost Game 7 yesterday against Las Vegas. So
I think
they are out.
It's the Vancouver Canucks, right?
Yes, the name that is extremely politically incorrect for German. So hard for me to say.
All right, guys.
Because that's like the racial slur word you would use against Turkish people in Germany. So it's a really bad word in Germany. Say it like that.
Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
It's really bad.
So you probably laugh every time you say Vancouver Canucks, eh?
Yes. Yes.
It's a funny word for us, but I'm sure if you say it angrily in German, it has a different context. But we just got we just got ourselves another 2,000p. That's going to be 3 more points on the board for us. We are really starting to catch up to 2,000p's.
Oh man, and I don't have many rolls left here. How about you?
I got quite a few. I'd say about 20 or so. I'll try and speed it up a bit. I've probably been trying.
No, it's all good. I can just talk and
awesome.
Answer some questions. I have like 6 more rolls, I think.
Oh, jeez.
But
Oh,
that's also because I have 5 rolls less than you, because 5 of them are not huntable. So
oh, you got 5 uncirculated or ARP?
ARP,
Ooh.
but I'm not gonna open them up. That is not fun. But I love the public transportation coin rolls. Like here it's TransLink, the company. I don't know how it's called for you guys, but every time I see those coin rolls, I'm like getting really excited.
You find good stuff in them?
Very good stuff, yes. They're just completely unsearched, and it's very nice.
Yeah, I don't think I found a single transit roll yet, as far as I know. 65. No points, but I'll keep it.
I found it maybe 3 times, but it's not a very common thing either. Yeah, but I'm definitely getting a CIBC membership soon too, because that bank is just awesome as well.
Yep, a lot of elderly people bank at CIBC, so if you're going to get any collection dumps turned in, that's probably going to be your best bet.
Let's see if I can add some points to the board in my last few rolls.
Yep, so right now, apparently we are all tied up for this box. So this has been an even box
Even
so far.
box.
Who's going to win this part 2 of the hunt? It's obviously going to be whoever wins the whole thing takes it, but it's also good to judge each box or each... do you ever mark when you go and get your rolls from different banks? Do you ever try and keep track of what finds you're getting from the different banks and stuff like that?
No, I don't do like that crazy statistic. I mark down how many rolls I hunt and how much I find. I keep track of all of that, but I don't mark the rolls. Usually what I do when I'm in the bank, I peek into the rolls, and if I see anything good, I go back, straight away.
Okay.
That's usually what I do. So if I see like, I don't know, have like clear rolls and see 12 edges in there or silver dimes or something, I just go back and ask for more coins.
Matthew says he got a quarter box a few weeks ago from the Department of Finance, City of Halifax. Did you take a look inside the box?
That's interesting.
Anything interesting in there looking, or anything promising? We got a dark rim in here. Might be something. Might not be. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We got ourselves a chromer right there.
Yeah, this one looks good.
Look at
that.
that.
53?
Yep. I think it is a chromer by the finish on that. That's usually how they look. So, what's that going to be? 2 points?
Yes, another 2 points. So you're ahead in this box,
Yep.
and have only 3 more rolls to catch up.
I would say this is probably one of the best finds for me so far. But oh, we got another young head here, just a round one. What's this one going to be? 64. So 1 more point. So I just got 3 points there. See if there's any more in this lucky roll. Nope. Yep. Definitely like the chrome ones. I wonder why they decided to add the chrome on there for those 3 years. Or how many years was it that they added the chrome? It was 44, 45, and I think there was a few more years in the 50s they might have had the chrome.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly.
But very cool they decided to add that. A nice little touch when you find them. Right. Another 65.
Oh,
All right. Bupkis. So how many rolls you got left? You almost done? Or?
2. 2 more.
Patrick
2 more
Snare,
rolls to
yes.
go.
53. Korean War nickel. That's a good way to put it. I like that. I like that.
2 more rolls for me.
Well, good luck. Hopefully, the coin gods will shine kindly upon you for those last 2 rolls.
Let's hope we find anything. It looked good. Ah, here we go. I have 2 finds. That's awesome.
Oh boy.
So we got a simple 64 young head here. Nothing too exciting. Again, no extra waterline, guys. I always check. And then I can also find 1970s, my friend.
A 1970?
1970. Finally, another low mintage coin. Or my
Nice.
first low mintage coin of the evening, actually. Awesome. So that is going to be another 4 points, right? The 70 was 3 points, if
Yep.
I'm not mistaken.
It was indeed.
That is awesome.
Good
2 more
finds.
finds.
They made the chrome-plated nickels for the war effort. All right, that's kind of what I figured. Probably cutting down on some of the other materials that they used at the time.
Yeah, my last roll, guys, here. Last roll of the hunt. Nothing visible from the edges, but you still have to hunt them because you can still have round George heads and G5s hiding in there.
Yep, that's the good thing about the George 5s is they can hide perfectly in the rolls, almost. Do you find they usually have a thicker rim for the George 5?
Not much, no. I think it's very similar.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, when I found it, the only way that I saw it was I saw the face of it, so I couldn't detect it by the edge when I did the edge check. So
Me neither.
they hide away very nicely, which is good news for us.
Right, that's it, guys. I'm all done here.
All right, I'm gonna try, and we got
Bunch
another
of American coins here. Here we go.
62 12 edger. So try my best to get through the rest of these as quickly as I can here.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
76. I thought that might be 70. Even if you want to do possibly towards the end when I'm getting towards the last couple rolls, if you want to start off the giveaway, I will. I'll let them know once I'm done when I'm going to be giving them away. But
Sure.
that way,
I can do that.
let me just tell you exactly how many rolls I got here. Geez, you were quick on those ones. I got at least 10 rolls to go.
Yeah, I mean, I also had 5 less, right? Don't forget that.
Yep.
And the score right now is 16 to 15 in this roll. In this box, sorry. So that is very, very tight there.
81. Let's see.
I think I'm gonna use this time to show off my finds a little bit.
Yeah. Especially those Georgies. Another 65.
This is the first one, guys. This is, I think, the 41 I found. No, this is the 42, actually. Very, very nice. Love finding these. I have a 41 here. Yeah, I'm also planning to make a video soon to just do some variety checks on the pennies I found in the last weeks, especially the George head pennies. Just to look at some of them closer to find some like doubling and stuff like this. That would be very interesting, I think.
Do you offhand know any of the main years to look for when it comes to the pennies? Like what should we be looking for?
I mean, you can look for all the no shoulder fold pennies. I think that's everything from 53 to 64. I don't think it's 64. It's a little bit earlier than that, but you can look for those. Those are very, very rare and hard to find. Yeah, that is something that I can come up with right now, but
we just found a 63 young head, so that's going to be 1 more point.
Beautiful. So we are even on this box.
Well, however this hunt goes, my friend, this was an awesome experience. I really appreciate you joining me for this. It was a little while in the making, so glad we could finally get it all together. And
thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. At the end of the day, it's just awesome because we both get to walk away with some really cool old coins. And, I mean, the whole competition aspect of this is just all for fun. I mean, I'm just happy that we can both get some really good finds. Neither of us really got skunked today.
That is true.
Because I have done a few live streams where I did not find all that much, and it is not all that exhilarating, but that is coin roll hunting.
It is. If you expect to make money with this or stuff like this, you're going to get disappointed very quickly.
All right, these rolls, the tape job on some of these is just over the top.
Yeah, the taping is really annoying, I personally find.
Yep, Unisafe definitely are one of the worst. I'm also not really particularly a fan of the Whitman albums because the coins fall so easily out of them, and they're just not the highest quality particularly. There are some really good options. I know Coin Rings by James has some really good albums that he uses for his coins. I'm not too sure. I think they're Unimaster. Unisafe might have a few different off brands that they uses.
I don't use coin books at all personally.
You're more into the stack. You use coin tubes.
Yes, I use coin tubes for my silver coins, and I use just regular coin wrappers for all the nickels and regular pennies and stuff like this.
Okay. Do you have a local coin shop where you usually go to pick up all that kind of stuff? Like, where do you usually get your coin supplies from? Like, if you need rolls or if you need tubes and that kind of stuff.
If I need tubes, I try to get a bigger order in to save some money, instead of like buying a few. Like, the thing is, online it's often hard to buy because the shipping kind of kills you if you buy it from the US. So often it ends up being cheaper in my local coin store, even though it's not really cheap over there.
Yep.
I probably it ends up costing me probably 50 cents per tube when I buy it here in the local coin shop. So that's okay. It's not terrible, but like it's also not very cheap.
Yeah, it could be better. I usually pay honestly about $1 a tube, but I try and get the slightly better quality ones, but it's a little pricey.
Yes, it definitely is. And like, basically don't really want to spend money on storing my coins so much, like that's something that's harder for me personally to justify, I don't really feel good about it. And yeah,
it just gets
coin roll hunting is already an expensive hobby.
Yep. It gets so overwhelming though. Once you start keeping all those 64s and 63s and stuff, you start eventually accumulating so many of them. That's why recently I decided to finally get some nickel tubes so I can just actually keep track of all of those. That's too bad. 66.
Yeah, I just put them in normal coin wrappers and then I write on it what is in there. It's basically what I do.
It works pretty much the same.
Yes, exactly.
And it's a heck of a lot cheaper too. All right, how many more? I think I got about 6 or 7 rolls left to go. I'm so sorry about the wait here, guys. We're going to get this last giveaway going soon. Let's see if I can just get the tape off this without cutting my fingers off. Yeah, it's not necessarily expensive, but it's just, let's say if you don't have too much money in your account and you have to take out some of your money that you need for other stuff, and like just the always having money going in and out of your account can get a little bit annoying. But it's not that it necessarily is expensive. But if you're hunting toonies, boy, it can get expensive.
I mean more my time investment and gas to drive around. Like that's definitely outgrows everything I find by a lot. Like especially if you consider your time being valuable, and it really takes a lot of time for me to get coins, especially during the pandemic with the lines being crazy and all of that stuff. So
the TD lines have just been insane lately. We just got ourselves another 12-edger Younghead here. Let's see. Ooh, we got ourselves a 56.
Oh, that's nice.
Not bad. So I think that is 2 points. Try and get through the rest here in a timely fashion. So it is starting to get very close now here towards the end. We'll see if I can. If it's a tie,
I think
that would be funny.
You might be catching up. I think you are now 4 points behind me, and you're leading by 1 point in this box, if I'm not mistaken.
Mikey Mike, those Dansko albums are really nice. I've seen those before online, and I'm a big fan. I'm definitely probably going to pick some of those up in the future. I think those are the ones that I was talking about that Coin Rings by James uses. But it really just depends what your collecting goals are. But I am just all over the place, so.
Yeah, I consider myself more of a stacker than a coin collector, I would say. Even though it's like kind of overlapping.
Yeah, that's why it's like to draw these boundaries. It's almost silly, but yeah, it's better to have. It is much better, and especially if you want to make money or save money, to have a exact goal in mind what you want to be doing. But right now, I mainly just care about entertaining the people with cool coin stuff. But it ain't necessarily cheap.
No, like you can spend endless amounts of money on this if you want, you know.
I know, especially with the coin collecting aspect of it. If you want to buy like coin sets from the Royal Canadian Mint and stuff, like they literally you could be like a billionaire and still probably go broke just buying all their products off of them between all the gold coins and all the varieties and stuff. That's why that market, it's a very complicated market to get into and to understand.
Yes, absolutely. Especially right now, if you have like the situation like of the last few months in the silver market, it's just crazy, you know, it's just completely unpredictable. And yeah, it doesn't act according to the old laws really anymore, right? So it's like very different.
That's exactly it. The Mint puts out so much. That's why I'm a bigger fan, honestly, of the toonies and stuff like that. If you're gonna, and it's not that you should go out of your way to get them, but if you want those kind of cool colored commemorative coins, you're a lot better just holding on to the ones you can find for free in your pocket change or coin roll hunting than going out and buying these fancy sets all the time, spending all your money. But
then, hey, everybody should do what he enjoys too, you know? If
exactly.
you enjoy like hunting coins, you know, other people waste their money on buying a new car every 5 years or like other things.
A new cell phone every single year and stuff like that. Like, what's the point of that,
exactly.
Right? To each their own.
Exactly. So I will not judge anybody for his coin habits or anything, you know, like it's just...
But there is
completely
with coin roll hunting, there is almost a fine line. Like I wonder if there's someone that has ever been straight up addicted to coin roll hunting, where it's almost a detriment. There's one video of Rob Finds Treasure where I think it was his daughter's birthday, and he just got back from the bank and he saw an ender, and he was so itchy to search these coins that he put off his own daughter's. But he's like, my wife and my daughter are outside waiting for me, but I'm just gonna show you guys these coins. And that's where I was like, man, like these coin roll hunters, like they're so passionate about it, and then I completely understand now almost.
But for him, it's a job, you know. It's different if that's your main job, you know. Like,
all right, another 12 edger here. I think this might have been the 12 edger that I spotted in the clear rolls. So a 60, nothing crazy.
How many rolls do you have left?
I got 4 rolls left. So if you want to start doing this this giveaway, what I'll do is as soon as I finish looking through this roll, I will show the fine people what they could be winning. If you guys have stuck around to the end of this stream, we appreciate it greatly, and we will gladly show our appreciation in a second.
But yeah, man, one more find for the win today for you.
All right. How many points do I need?
2. 2 to make it a draw and 3 to win.
All right. Well, whatever happens, I am happy regardless.
All right, guys. So I guess I do Dana's giveaway then. So let's do the same system as before. I'm just gonna pick a number from 1 to 100, and whoever is closest wins. I'm writing the number down right now.
Here, let me show you guys what you're gonna be also competing for really quick. It might be a little hard to show you because it's kind of reflective, but you are going to be competing for this bad boy right here. This is a $20 2013 Canadian hockey fine silver coin. I believe it's about 1/4 of an ounce. So it's just so darn shiny that this camera is just having a hard time, but there we go.
Man, this is awesome. This is even better than my giveaway.
So that right there, you're just talking about hockey earlier. Hopefully this one. All right. And I just also noticed this. Do you guys think this is a train coin, or what do you think this is right here? Definitely not a clip planchette or anything like that as far as I can see, but it's interesting how that extends outside of the coin like that.
Just somehow smashed.
Yeah, just a hammer coin. All right. So let's see who is going to win that awesome hockey coin.
Gonna wait a few more minutes here.
Yep.
Not so many
We'll let everybody get
numbers got in there now.
We'll let everybody get their number in. If you haven't already, if you weren't here, make sure to get a number in right now between 1 and 100. We are doing our final giveaway for the night. 3 rolls left. Let's see. No 12 edges.
Yeah, guys, the number's written down. Just waiting for the last numbers to come in.
Let's see. Nothing there. 2 rolls to go. Oh man, this is so close.
So close to
I didn't know that this is going to be cutting it this close towards the end. Honestly, I thought that you were going to be winning by a landslide in the beginning. No 12 edges in this one.
Yeah, I had a really hot start and then it kind of slowed down. The second box was not so successful.
And to think I caught up and I didn't even find a single George. You got almost all your points from Georges too.
I got 4 Georges, yes, and you got all those low mintage coins. That saved you.
Let's see. 99. I thought that might be a 91. All right. Last roll. Let's see. Is Cad going to take this one?
All right, guys. I think all the giveaway numbers are in, so I'm going to reveal the winner right now. Maybe I give you guys 1 more minute just to give people a last chance to enter the giveaway. If you haven't entered yet, I see there's still numbers coming in here, Dustin Roberts. Yeah, if you guys haven't entered yet, we're going to do the reveal in a minute, so type your number down, guys.
We got a dirty coin up ahead. Hopefully it's a 68. Nope, it's a 2014.
All right, that's it. And the number I picked is 98. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yes, you guys should. It's a 98. So let's use the closest. And the winner of the second giveaway is Great White Northerner with 87. Congratulations.
Congratulations, my friend. And CadRollHunting, congratulations on your big win. You take this one, but it's not over. There's always the next one, my friend. Matthew, if you can hit us up with the final score, I would appreciate it, but I think
that would be amazing.
I think you said I'm, 2 or 3 points behind you, so this was a very close neck and neck, just about through this entire second box here. But just trying to get you guys.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, the final score is 34-32. So very, very close. I won the first box, and you won the second box.
Yep. Well, that was awesome, man. I had a really good time. This was a great hunt. We both found some good stuff. And
I really enjoyed it.
It was definitely a fun new experience. I hope we can do it again. But I think that's pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. Do you have anything else you want to say before we sign out tonight?
No, thank you guys for all being here. We're going to try to do this on a regular basis. Yeah, watch out for the next stream, hopefully in 2 weeks, right? That should be fine. Like, I think from my side, nothing speaks against it. And I think we keep it around the same time because it's pretty good. It's not too late for the guys on the East Coast, and it's not too early for me. So perfect time. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
All right, make sure to check out Cad's channel. Link is below in the description. And that's it. So, peace out, everyone. Cad, my friend. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely. See you guys next time. Thank you so much, and have a good one.